What role can European cities play in the transition to a more sustainable world? No one-size-fits-all approaches. Cities are unique, but in their own transition pathways, common lessons can emerge. Despite heterogeneity, the importance of adopting mid- to long-term strategies, visions and plans is a shared focal point to implement urban sustainability. Rimini has undertaken an epical challenge, from the urbanization of the second half of the 20th century to a new model of sustainable urban development. How is it possible? Thanks to a community-based strategic planning process started in 2007, the city of Rimini has defined a new approach to development based on generating new social cohesion, investing in urban and environmental quality, re-establishing a strong relationship with the sea. The strategic plan of Rimini is the result of an in-depth analysis of the last decade's urban development, highlighting the structural, social and cultural limits of the past model and its impact on Rimini's reputation. The need to identify and promote a new model of urban development no longer based on a quantitative approach, but on environmental sustainability, enhancement of cultural heritage, a more attractive and healthier urban environment as key factors for all year-round tourism. And what's next? Green and blue infrastructure for urban resilience. Rimini has been working for several years on its green transition, designing a new model of sustainable city focusing on the protection and enhancement of the sea and coastal resilience, soft and micro-mobility, the transition to renewable energy sources, urban regeneration based on caring for the environment. Many works and projects have been implemented, some of which have become undisputed symbols of the new face of Rimini. The Rimini Sea Park, stretching along 15 kilometers of coastline, was born from the wish to address the challenges of climate change and create new green connections. The Sea of Rimini, from being considered the city's background, once again becomes a central presence for a new relationship with the city and its inhabitants. The Safe Bathing Plan, highlighted by the UN for its importance in the protection of marine environments, envisaged massive rainwater storage tanks in the southern area, the separation of the sewage system in the northern area, and the doubling of the city's wastewater treatment plant. Sustainable blue economy as engine of socio-economic development. Clean sea and a more sustainable use of its resources are also fundamental preconditions for the development of the many marine-related activities that place Rimini as the second city in Italy for the number of blue economy enterprises. As indeed highlighted by the Emilia-Romagna region's S3 blue growth domain, the territory of Rimini has high innovative potential, particularly in the coastal management and tourism 2.0 focus area. The city of Rimini supports innovation in its tourist offer and destination, linking and enhancing the various blue economy sectors from the traditional to the emerging ones, from fishing to the protection and preservation of marine biodiversity, from coastal tourism to art city tourism, from shipyard to nautical tourism and yachting, to activities exploiting new opportunities offered by the sea. Culture and education to look to the future with new eyes. In its sustainable urban development strategy, Rimini is accompanying the physical urban transformation with intangible actions, involving all local educational institutions and actors of the regional research and innovation ecosystem to support and strengthen Rimini's green and blue soul. This resulted in the Rimini Blue Lab, funded with ESF plus 2021-27 resources from the ER region, an educational lab mainly targeted to young citizens, promoting and fostering respect for the sea and its resources through playing, learning, and reading to build a better future for all. We started from knowledge as a necessary precondition for the growth of a new collective awareness of the extraordinary and fundamental value that the sea plays and represents for our city and our community, and for all humanity. Then finally, what are the lessons to be learned? That cities are called upon to adapt to the world we live in, as laboratories of change and innovation for our societies and countries, to cooperate and learn together about what needs to be done.